I'm coming to you live from the pollinator garden bed. We are about to finish the build for this project. Hey, it's Ruby with Valhalla Organics. We share what life is like on our little farm here in Southern Virginia. We're really lucky and received a grant from the Pollinator Partnership and ChangeX, and we'll put some info down in the description so you can find out more about their programs, find out if you might qualify. So we decided to build this garden bed in a way that Chris developed, which is much cheaper and much easier than the traditional wooden build. It also allows us to have this kind of unique shape to the garden bed. We don't have to build something rectangular or square. So we're really excited to build this pollinator garden bed and to share with you guys all about how we did it so you can do it in your own yard. Several years ago, after we built a lot of different beds using the traditional materials, wood, rectangular shapes or square shapes, we decided we wanted to do something more affordable and more adaptable so we can build a bed in any shape that we want to using just hardware cloth and rebar.
Once we decided where we wanted the garden bed situated, we actually did a bunch of demolition to make room for that garden bed. And you can see everything that we did to get ready to build in our last video. I'll put a link up here for you. Before we got started, we took careful measurements to make sure that our garden bed would be set back far enough from the road and that it wouldn't interfere with any of our utility lines. Once we had that all set, we got the garden bed area marked out with these colorful little flags. Chris quickly weed whacked the area in and around the garden bed, and then it was time to start pounding in the rebar and the T-posts. Cutting hardware cloth down to the proper size can be really challenging, so Chris actually used a tool to get it done really quickly and pretty easily. Then it was time to unroll the hardware cloth. That was a bit of a challenge because hardware cloth likes to stay rolled up the way that it was, and it's pretty pokey on the edges where we cut it. Once the hardware cloth was propped up against the rebar and the T-posts, we used baling wire to attach it at the top and the bottom. And here's a close-up shot of what that looks like with the baling wire twined around the rebar. We used a pair of pliers to get those really tight. The next step was to line the bed with this weed barrier fabric. Over many years and much trial and error, we determined that the easiest way to get this to work is to fold a small lip over the outside edge and use zip ties to affix it. Meanwhile, Chris is filling the bed with this incredible organic soil. We thought that we had purchased enough soil, but we actually had to go back to the store for a second trip. Here's what the bed looks like now, and we're just getting ready to plant all these beautiful little bulbs that we've been saving. So in the next video, we're going to talk about what we decided to plant and why.
We hope you're loving these videos as much as we love making them for you. And if you would like to stay along with the journey, find out all about how we're building our sustainable farm and pollinator sanctuary, please make sure that you're subscribed to our channel so you'll never miss one of our video updates.